Hello. Today we're going to talk about my Dark Academia TBR because it's that time of year. So anyways, I have some here physically, but we're going to talk about the other ones that I do not have physically as well. So, first up on the list is actually The Secret History, which is supposed to be like, it might not actually be the OG, but I feel like people consider it the OG. And as far as I know, that one was written in the 90s by Donna Tartt, and that one is supposed to be like some kids studying Greek, I think, and I think they do like a murder together, and basically, you know, Dark Academia as a genre, subgenre, it's a make-believe genre that we all made up together, but we all decided that, you know, Dark Academia has like the school setting, and there's usually like a degree of obsession and stuff with it. So this one, I think a lot of people consider like one that if you like Dark Academia, you have to have at least attempted reading this one, because it is one of the like OG ones. So that one, yeah, as far as I know, they do crimes. A lot of these, I believe, are be gay, do crimes. So I think that one is definitely that. Let's see, next on my list, we're just going in the order that I wrote. So I have here Babel. That is how you say it, at least in the US. The author is American, okay? It is Babel. I've heard her say it in a video. But but anyways, this one also deals with the topic of colonialism, and I think it also has like a degree of magic in it, where there is stuff to do with silver. There's like magic involving silver, but as far as I know, it's not like the biggest main part of the book. But yeah, I mean, you know, sheer chunker, but we're gonna hope it's good. But it sounds good, but it sounds like there's a lot, you know, like the title implies, from the Tower of Babel. If you had to deal with religious stuff growing up, Christianity and all that. But you know, the Tower of Babel, the story is that everybody spoke the same language until they tried to build a Tower of Babel, and then God came down and was like, you can't just build a tower to heaven, that's not how this works. But that's what they were trying to do. So, and then in order to, I guess, stop people from collaborating the same way again, supposedly, if I remember correctly, okay, it's been a long time, but supposedly God came down and was like, no, can't do that. So in order to keep people from collaborating like that again, we got a lot of different languages. So everyone all of a sudden speaking different shit, and that's supposed to be the origin story of different languages. Whatever. So anyways, Babel is also about languages in that way. So it's supposedly about, I believe it is like a Chinese student who ends up at Oxford, but he has to do translations for colonizers, and so I think it's supposed to deal with like a lot of topics like that, which I find interesting. Reading stuff about colonialism is interesting to me as a Mexican American. See how it has shaped my culture. But yeah, so anyways, I think that's that one. The next one on the list is The Cloisters. Forgot about that one. I think that one might have had something to do with tarot. Let me check really quick. Yes, I think I had started reading this one at one point. And okay, so I had started reading it and I had to turn it in before it was ready, so that's why it's still on the TBR. But this girl, there's a girl, and she is studying art, and so she ends up getting a job at, what is it, the Met? Yeah, at the Met up in New York City. So this one, that is her, you know, because Dark Academia always has like a specific subject that people are studying really hard, and this one is art. So yes, there's an art student, and then there's some kind of magical stuff that goes down involving tarot, though. I don't know how they're connected yet because I haven't read it, but apparently we've got art, we've got tarot, it's in New York City, and that was all I needed to be intrigued. So we'll see if that one's good. And then next on the list we have, oh, I had also started listening to this one but had not finished it because I was listening to it on audiobook, and then the audiobook just like the library stopped carrying it once I couldn't renew it. I don't know. We'll see if I can get it again. But The Things We Do to Our Friends is on this list. Let's see. I remember this one having, it was weird from the get-go. It was a little bit weird, yeah. Okay, it's set in Scotland, in Edinburgh. Okay, this one looks like it's also based in, like, art history. Let's see. Let me just read the synopsis on this one because I just remember the beginning being weird. And then I just couldn't finish it because it was too weird to be listening around my mother. That's what I remember. But anyways, let's see. Let's see. When Claire meets Tabitha, charismatic, beautiful, and intimidatingly rich girl from her art history class, she knows she's destined to become friends with her in her exclusive circle. I don't know. Samuel, shrewd Ava, and pragmatic Imogen. Claire's immediately drawn into their libertine world of sophisticated dinner parties and summers in France. Yeah, rich people stuff. The new life she always envisioned for herself has seemingly begun. Then Tabitha reveals a little project she's been working on, one she needs Claire's help with, even though it goes against everything Claire has tried to repent for, even though their intimacy begins to darken into codependence. Sometimes the obsession is just with each other. Let's see. So yeah, they're doing toxic friend shit is what I have gathered from that, which, you know, makes sense with the title. So anyways, there's that one. And then A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. That one I have seen so many people reading, and do I remember anything? No. But I think it has a magic school. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, the Scholomance series. Oh. Some people that I have on what is this? Storygraph have rated it. It's divided, very low and very high. So we'll see. But I believe this series so far is it 3 or is it 4? Okay, yeah, it's 3 books. It's a trilogy. I think I heard it's done. I hope so. But let's see, this one. I decided that Orion Lake needed to die after the second time you saved my life. That's an interesting name because I read it thinking, you killed the lake? How do you manage that? But no, it is a person. It is a person. Let's see. Everyone loves him except them. Okay, yeah, there's magic. This one has like, it's like a magic school. So that's what they're studying there. I don't know. It sounds like she's got beef with some dude and they're studying magic. That's what I got. It's a magic school setting. I tend to like those and gravitate toward that, so that is why it is on the list. Let's see. And then If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This one is another one that everybody says you have to read if you like dark academia. This one, I believe it is Shakespearean. Like it's a troupe of actors and they're obsessed with Shakespeare is my understanding. It's what I remember. Let's see. So yeah, I think this one, if I remember correctly, this one is Shakespeare, like students learning about Shakespeare and acting and all that do crime. They do a crime. Is what I remember. Yes, it says they do a crime. So yes, I was correct after double checking. Lifetime fact check-in on this one. But yes, actors do a crime, but you know, in school, student actors. And so most of these books are really technically thrillers as the like real like top level genre, but And I know I've said in previous videos that I'm not that big on thrillers, but these are the kinds of thrillers, I guess, that I like. I'm just picky about it. Well, let's see. And then next on the list I have is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed, because I've read a couple other Ava Reed books at this point, so for me she's just kind of like auto-buy. I mean, not that I had to specifically go out and buy this because it was in my Illumicrate subscription, but it's so pretty too. And I have started this one. So this one, there is a girl, and it's a bit historical. So this one, there is, like, look at how pretty that is. There's a girl studying architecture. She really wanted to be in, like, the literary school, I think, but they don't take women at this point in time. So but they do let them into the architecture school. So she is studying architecture, which you can see, like, the floor plans and stuff. So that's what she's studying at this school, but there's, I can't tell if there's supposed to be magic coming along. I haven't gotten that far, as you can see. But she is like obsessed with this like one guy's book, and she's like almost got it memorized and all this. So like, yeah, her obsession is literature, even though she's studying architecture. And I believe her obsession with that is supposed to kind of lead to an opportunity that sets the story in motion, or she needs to design like a mansion or a house or something for that guy that she's like obsessed with his work. So that is where this one is starting. And I think I've heard some people say it's not really dark academia. I'm like, I don't know why yet, but as far as I know, there's obsession and she's in school. Checks the boxes to me, but I don't know. But we'll find out. But so far, yes, I like Ava Reed's writing, and so I fully anticipate liking this one as well. Let's see. Next on the list is Blood Over Brighthaven, which I have just heard so many good things about. Like, I believe this one's also a magic school setting, but let me see what else there is to it. Blood Over Brighthaven. I've just heard so many people singing the praise of this one. So, yes, this one has magic, as I thought. Yes, they're studying magic school setting. Sold. And from a girl's point of view, or a woman's point of view, so doubly sold. They're solving some kind of mystery in this one, so that one sounds very interesting. I like that kind of stuff, especially when it's like magical, because then, you know, it can be a little bit more twisty than expected. Then we have An Education in Malice, which, again, I'm twisted because S.T. Gibson put out 2 books at like the same year, which was it this year or last year? But it was, one was supposed to be like a follow-up to A Dowry of Blood, which I did like, and then the other one might be the okay, we've got An Academic Rivalry. This one, let me see, I think it has magic too. Carmilla. This is it's a Carmilla story. Alrighty. Yes. Let's see. Historical, romance, fantasy. Yeah. Rivalry, magic, and an obsession with gathering some kind of knowledge. So I just remember liking A Dowry of Blood, and so I'm willing to try other books by S.T. Gibson, basically. So we'll see if I like this one too. And then we have A Dark and Drowning Tide by Alison Saft. I haven't actually read anything by Alison Saft, but this one did sound interesting. I know this one's a sapphic, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what they're studying in this one. Wait, why am I? Probably says in the jacket. Oh, we have a folklorist. Yeah, that explains the artwork in here. This one's so pretty. This edition is so good. Like, Illumicrate is killing it. Oh yes, this one, I remember reading this. It's like they're looking for like the Fountain of Youth or something for the king. But that explains a lot of the like aquatic themes. But it just sounds like it's gonna be very atmospheric and very dark and maybe intense. So looking forward to that. And then next on the list I have Immortal Dark. Oh, I didn't put that. But that is, I know that one's like a vampire-y book where I think they're also in like a magic school and they're navigating that, and from what I understand it sounds like there's a bit of female rage in that, which I love that shit. So that'll be, oh, here it is. Studying magic, vampires, and an angry lady. What more do I need to say? So yeah, I think the house is kind of haunted or something, or like specific about letting people in. So kind of like the house is alive, kind of like in that, like the Alice 6. But I don't know for sure yet. We'll see in what ways it is, because I think this is supposed to take from like African folklore specifically, somewhere in Africa. I don't know the specifics, but it's like a slightly different take on vampires than a lot of us are used to, you know, reading in English and all that. But so I'm interested to see like what the differences are. And then also on the TBR, also on the list that I'm currently listening to actually is Vita Nostra. This book is weird. Like if you've read Catherine House and you know that school was like weird vibes and like what they're studying doesn't make sense, that's kind of what's happening in Vita Nostra. Like so far there's a girl who meets this like weird dude that's like telling her that you have to do certain things or like bad things will happen basically, and so when she does it she coughs up coins. I don't know the significance of the coins yet. She doesn't know the significance of the coins yet. She just knows she does what he says. She coughs up some coins, and then now he's forcing her to go to this school she doesn't even want to go to, and she kind of like he's basically dictating her life now. And but like at the school they're learning hokey pokey stuff. Like they don't understand either. They don't know what's going on. They're like, the school even told me they can't leave. They're like, yeah, can I leave? Because, you know, obviously, why would you want to go study something real? I mean, not that it isn't real, but it's weird. It's weird, and these kids are weirded out. And yeah, rightfully so. This shit is weird. It's weird, but in an entertaining way. Like, I feel like more stuff is going on, and people are talking a little bit more, and like there's an actual plot. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. But, and it's like, I need to know what's happening next. Like, I need to know where this is going. So far, I'm hooked. It's kind of a long book, but I'm not mad at it. And it sounds like this dude has affected maybe multiple people's lives with this. And so, we're just gonna see where this goes, because I think it's gonna take a turn to the supernatural. Don't know yet. We'll see. And then, An Academy of Liars. I do believe that was the Evernight book for October, so that should be on its way to me soonish anyways, because I do get those. But that one is definitely, you know, it's in the name, it's an academy. An Academy of Liars. I'm not sure what they're studying at that school. Yes, An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson. Haven't read their other books yet, so this would probably be the first one, unless I can get a copy of House of Hunger soonish. It is the season. But An Academy of Liars. Apparently, you don't even get into this school normally. She gets a mysterious phone call to invite her to apply. So that's already weird. Yeah, and it's magic. Okay, so another magic school. Oh, something about corruption and all that. So yeah, you know, the dark side of education when you get too obsessed with shit and do dumb stuff because you can't comprehend your life outside of it. I mean, I feel like this is the level that every university wants you to be obsessed with your studies, but it's not realistic and it's not healthy. And that sounds like the premise for this one, but with magic. Anyways, okay, Curious Tides. I have a physical copy somewhere, but I believe that one was YA. Curious Tides. This one also had magic, but like the magic correlated with the phases of the moon. So this one was like very specific magic system, and that was what intrigued me because I haven't read one like that. Like, you know, I've read a lot of witchy books where the magic's tied to like blood. Blood seems to be a very common one. Or, you know, just like, oh, they just have like magical power that they have to like just transmute through something or whatever, like it's not like a wand or something. But this one, it was tied to the phases of the moon, I believe. So I thought that was an interesting take on the magic. Let's see. Then I also have the Library of Shadows. I believe that one has to do with ghosts. Let's see. The Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore. Haven't read books by her yet, but I do believe, yes. Okay, this is a paranormal rom-com with ghosts, and it's YA. So yeah, I guess this one's like a super not serious one, which makes me question if it actually fits this genre now, but we'll see, because it is set in a school. I did find it, somebody put this on their list of dark academia. I'm not inventing this myself. But yes, this one has, they're at a haunted school, and it's, I guess, their love story. Oh, it does sound kind of, the story sounds dark, so I don't know how it's a rom-com. So this is an interesting combination. We'll see. I believe I have this audiobook on hold, but we'll see, because this says stuff about dead people and books being stolen from the library and somebody scared for their life, but somehow it's a rom-com. I don't understand, but we're gonna find out. And then the last but not least of this list that I have, wait, I must have skipped one, because I also have these. So these Violent Delights, this one is Be Gay, Do Crimes. No magic. They are gay, they are obsessed with each other, and they do crimes. So this one is, yeah, that. These Violent Delights. I had started this at one point. I got it so I can try to finish it. That's a common theme with these. I check them out because they're a little bit more slower going in the beginning, and so you know, it takes me a little bit, and then I never get it done in time, but I do want to finish these. So there's also that one, and then Sirens Muses. I can't show the cover because it's an interlibrary loan and they put a big sticker with all my information on the front, but that one, I had started that one as well, and that is art students doing something. I didn't get to the part where they're doing whatever it is, but you know, a lot of these, there's crimes, there's criminal activity involved, so I haven't gotten to that one as far in that one. I had to take that one kind of slow because I did go to art school, and it does remind me of my time in art school, and it did make me a little bit mad. Art school's bullshit, y'all. Bullshit to the max. But yes, these kids remind me of art school, where you're sitting in critique, you're listening to people tell you that this or that or whatever bullshit about your work, and then you have to tell them whatever bullshit about their work for grade. Art school is the most bullshit, y'all. The most bullshit. But anyways, there's that. And then also this YA series, Truly Devious. This one, I believe it's like, I think it's like 4-book series, a YA series. I believe they're a little bit more fast-paced, and you know, students getting involved in shit they probably shouldn't be involved in, is my understanding. So there's that one, and then those are all the physical ones. And then the last one that I have on this list is their Vicious Games. Yes, not gonna lie, this cover, it got me because what is up with this bottle? But and I'm seeing high reviews, so that's exciting. But I believe this one's also YA, and it says a black teen desperate to regain her Ivy League acceptance enters an elite competition only to discover the stakes aren't just high, they're deadly. So okay, yeah, it says Ace of Spades meets Squid Games. I'm a fan of both of those things, so this sounds perfect for me. And it says it's fast-paced, so I'm here for that. Honestly, I should pick up a copy of this ASAP because it sounds perfect for what I want to read right now. But anyways, so that one is the last one on this list. If you think there's something that I missed that you think I absolutely should be involved in this, let me know. Put it in the comments. And I will potentially read it if it sounds good. We'll see. Bye.